Alright, here we go. What you say about what was you saying about the dude?
Oh, Kenny, yeah, like, yeah, I had his whole like thing. Let's get to the water. That's a good plan, but I just knew, like, knowing what I know about that whole universe, man, I just knew it wasn't gonna work out like he was.
His whole plan about finding the boat and shit.
About the boat, yeah. All right, we get to a dairy and we find out that those people are like, hey, where does the dude come from? Like, this guy comes like.
You talking to the dude with the glasses, right? Yeah, I forgot his name. What the fuck is his name?
Either, but where did he come from?
Yeah, it's like when they left off, like continued.
Episode 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's like continued. Yeah, and he was all of a sudden, as soon as you start the second episode up, you see this guy already only talking to some Lee and shit.
But I knew it. Like I knew it. Whenever they call you back in the house and you had to run downstairs and find that dude, like towards the end of it, I was like, yeah, I was like, yeah.
At the first time, yeah, I'm like, yeah, what's going on? He only took an arrow to the fucking shoulder and he was, conscious still, perfectly, kind of fine, good still.
And then the crazy lady in the woods.
Yeah.
The crazy lady in the woods. Yeah, that had the video at the end of episode 2. Like,
that confused the hell out of me. The way she was talking, I actually thought that was her mother. That little Clem's mother. I actually thought for a second that was her mother. The way she was acting and, looked like she tried to look out for her and all that.
Actually, I thought the dude that had her prisoner in the motel. Yeah. At the end in the hotel at the end of the last episode, I thought that was her dad. Until he started his story, and we'll get to that in a minute, but I thought that was her dad.
Oh, yeah.
but see, and another thing I was just when we get to episode 5 is the thing about how did he know all that? Because if you listen to the story, he knew, like, specific plot points.
Yeah, this motherfucker knew since episode 1. Like, what the fuck?
See, what I had thought he had got, and actually I actually had this confirmed later on when I went on the wiki. He had actually, like, she had been talking to him since episode 1.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
Well, from the walkie-talkie that she claimed was broke?
Yeah, it wasn't broke, and it was her, he had her parents' walkie-talkie.
No wonder why she tried to hold on this so bad.
Yeah.
Because I was about
to... And then we get to the dairy, and you have to fight those dudes, and then we get to the cooler moment, the cooler thing.
Oh, no, not the meat locker.
I was not a big fan of Lily's dad to begin with, and...
Lily's dad, Larry. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I wasn't a big... But I don't think he deserved to be killed like that by...
Nah, he ain't had to get brained like that. That was what the fuck?
Yeah, that dropped my jaw. I was like, oh my God! Like when that happened, it caught me off guard.
That bitch scared him. That shit scared the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Like you sitting there, and then all of a sudden something come out of nowhere, and you see fucking brain matter and shit. I said, holy shit, Kenny.
I know. I was like, you dumb motherfucker.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Really? I was like, really, Kenny? We just got this stuff. Calm down. Oh my God.
And let's not forget when you try to get out the meat like with the variety of weapons you get, right? A cattle prod. What was it called? A fucking sickle.
Sickle. Yeah.
And look some miniature claw or some shit. Look like a little type of. I forgot.
I think I was
them tools.
You used the cattle prod, didn't you?
I did. The first time I used the cattle prod, and I found out this motherfucker is like the Terminator. What the fuck, man? Yeah. You didn't even feel that shit.
And people watching at home, you will go back and you will play these choices that you have to make in that game. Even
then, playing the episode. Look, I took it a step further. I redid that part and picked the sickle. Hit this motherfucker. Nothing happened. He shrugged it off. I said, yeah.
Yeah. I used to stick both times. I used to stick with both times. And stood up and was like,
I started to try that little Wolverine claw, but I was like, fuck it, he ain't gonna do shit off of that either. He ain't gonna feel that shit.
And it was a good, the fight outside whenever you had to fight the dude as lead. That was kind of real good.
Oh, I didn't tell you this, I got something different. I got something on this particular part, right? First time I fought him, you just beat him and shit, and then about to walk away. But the other time, if you let a few buttons go or something, you get this whole, you get to push him on the fence. Yeah, you can push the dude you fighting on the fence and shit. He can electrocute a little bit. And I forgot what else happened after that, but yeah, cause I fucked up one of the you know, I wasn't fast on the little mashing the button at the time. Then I was like, oh shit, I was like, even it worked out even for me because this motherfucker ain't electrocuted, so.
Oh, I would tell y'all another thing too is like to the first and probably like all the way up to the end of episode 2, you're just like your decisions, you're mainly like, oh, I would do this in this situation and stuff. But about the end of episode 2 through the end, it's just like whatever pops in your head first.
Oh
that's what you do. And that's like the main thing I loved about that game. It's just like your like reaction to whatever was going on, and they just enough time for you to, you know what I mean, like, oh, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do, and bam, you hit it, and you watch it play out. And I thought that was really amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool thing about the game.
That's what I like about Heavy Rain too. Same thing.
Yeah.
I like to play out.
And then at the end of the episode, we go and we get we rob the people's station wagon.
Mm-hmm.
But I chose not to. I
chose not to take the shit.
No,
I didn't do it.
because it wasn't right. Yeah, and those people, there was no blood, there was no walkers around.
Nope.
So I just figured those people were in the woods somewhere, they'd be back. So I chose not to do it. Well, part of that was because I was mad at Kenny too. I was like, dude, I just saved your kid.
Yeah.
I fed your kid. And you're gonna like screw me over like this. You know what? I'm not siding with you anymore. Alright. And then we go to episode 3, and what is that the one with the train, or is it episode 4?
Episode 3, I believe, is the wait. What the fuck was episode 3? See, I'm missing something here.
4 is the one where they first get to Savannah, right? And that's the Molly.
Okay, episode 3 is the train. I think that's the train. When
the episode 4 is my least favorite of the 5.
Yeah, that's really good. That's right. Ninja. Episode 3 is the that took place all about. It was all about the train on that one.
Yeah, and the old drunk guy that you find in the cargo hole or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Are you talking about the homeless guy, the old dude?
Yeah.
What the fuck was his name? Damn, I can't remember this guy's name now. What the fuck?
I'm not even gonna lie, I don't remember what his name is.
Why would you call him a fucking old guy?
3, I don't remember a lot from episode 3 too much, except for the train and the horde, like the herd of zombies.
Yeah, the train and the horde is the zombies, and I believe that's the one. It had. I guess it was focused on. Oh wait! I remember. Okay.
That's the one where we met Kristen at Omeedy, right?
No, remember that's the one. Remember that's the one. Where Couch got killed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Couch and
I killed Duck for him.
Yeah, I did that too. Cause you can't put no damage
in face, man. I know, like in that whole episode, I was still like, yo, fuck Kenny. Like through the whole episode, I was fuck Kenny. But when he got to that scene, it was like, I was like, yeah, man, like I can see it on his face. And that's the other thing I thought.
Yeah, and a little bit.
The facial.
I was calling myself trying to use logic through the some of the game.
Yeah.
Some of the game, like you ain't gonna have nobody else go through that shit, right? Let somebody else do it.
Their facial expressions were good.
Yeah,
you could tell when a person was lying or if a person was like, it was really cool, man.
And the emotional shit, I was actually feeling that.
Yeah,
I should hit him do that off that little boy like that.
And then we get to the herd. The herd shows up in Omeed, which is also, I would like to say that dude is the most like happiest dude on the planet. Like, nothing get that dude down. Like, he broke his leg jumping off the top.
Yeah, by the way, I didn't push him off of that. I didn't push him off. you had the option to do it.
I was like, dude, get down there. We're not both dying right now.
Did you see that shit that sucked when you try to ignite the zombies on fire and shit? It didn't even work. I'm like, bullshit, man. That's like fucking jump off the train, jump off the train.
They brought the herd, they gave the herd time enough to get to Savannah.
Yeah.
At the end of it, I thought that was pretty cool at the chapter 5. Because all of chapter 4, that's what they were doing, is the herd, they were just buying time for the herd.
Yeah, and I'm like, I was like, holy shit.
They brought a lot of things back, man, and the whole course of the game. Hello?
Yeah, they did.
Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we're going to episode 5, and we've been on this long trip, and we finally get to Savannah.
Hell yeah.
Finally make it to Savannah. First thing to get there, some dumb girl is up in the bell towers ringing the church bell.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell, man? Even I was off the bat knew they were going to draw attention.
I know. I was like, is she serious? Oh man. But I of all the four, this was probably my least favorite chapter. Like, I mean, I still thought it was an amazing chapter. I just
Yeah, but it ain't like how the other ones was like,
Yeah, it was really slow. Like compared to the other four chapters, like
yeah, it started off. Matter of fact, it was a slow. Basically, it was a whole slow chapter for real.
But actually, I like it better after having played chapter 5 because how fast chapter 5 moves.
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell chapter 4 really wasn't set up for chapter 5, but Captain Kenny gonna get beat up by them cancer patients.
I know, that's what I'm saying. What the hell? What the fuck?
The big things in chapter 5, or chapter 4 was people and what was the name of that other place called? They had like the wall of bodies. Crawford, yeah. Like,
yeah.
I really wish we could have
put them motherfuckers up there and say, keep out, yes.
Yeah, I wish we could have actually met the Crawford people instead of, like, just hearing about them all the time. I really thought that would have been cool to me to meet.
I like that chick that, what's her name, Molly.
Molly, yeah, with the,
I'm sorry, I had to restart that a couple times, so I had no idea it was going to be 2 quick time segments where that bitch clocked you. I was like, fuck that, no, redo it.
I kind of skipped this, but jump back to chapter 3.
Yeah.
I have to replay the scene where Carly gets shot in the face by Lily about 500 times.